From the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio, this is Northeast Georgia Business Radio. Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon, and we're coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. Have with me a wonderful guest yet again, a young lady I've gotten to know over the last year or so. I have with me today the founder of Rooted Interiors, Kristina McCalla. Kristina, welcome to the Northeast studio.
Thank you, Tom.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Are you kidding?
Good.
I get to hang out and talk to you all morning or whatever it is. You're not supposed to put a date on a podcast, but I get to hang out and talk with you. How much better does that get?
It's awesome.
I think so.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
The founder of Rooted Interiors. Now, we're going to talk all about Rooted Interiors. We got a long way to go. I want to know about the boss lady herself. I want to know all about you. You have been, perhaps maybe at least in your mind, a designer your entire life.
Literally.
Literally.
From the womb.
Yeah. Like diapers.
Yes.
We're not exaggerating. I got to hear all about that.
Yes. I would love to share. I remember very vividly playing with my sisters. We were playing with our Barbie dolls, and I always had the nicest house for my Barbie.
Yeah.
So that's where I knew I had a thing for design. I would draw the floor plan for the entire city for our Barbie dolls.
The whole city?
The whole city. The roads, where we lived. I had the whole map planned out.
Maybe you should run for commissioner or something. You know how to lay out roads and underground utilities.
Well, it wasn't until I got into the third grade, and that's when I was actually able to verbalize that I want to be an architect.
Well, you were like a veteran by then.
Right.
I mean, what, like 8, 9 years old?
Yep.
Almost ready for retirement at that point.
Yep. I remember, again, very vividly that we had an architect visit our class, and we got to help her design our community park.
And that just did it.
That did it for me.
Oh, wow.
I knew I wanted to be just like her when I grew up.
Really? The light came on.
Literally.
And you're looking back on your previous 8 years of life thinking, all those times that I made my sisters look bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what did it.
How about that?
Yeah.
And you have stayed in it?
I have.
How about that?
I went into high school taking classes with architecture. I'm drafting, construction.
You've never wavered.
I never wavered.
That's impressive.
Being the only female in the class, and I still stuck with it.
And you made all the guys look bad.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no one has to be humble here at the Northeast studio. If you're good, you're good. You're living a little bit of your dream. Mm-hmm. This is what you've wanted to do. Rooted Interiors. It's a nonprofit, correct?
Yes.
Faith-based?
Yes.
Tell me about it, just in general, and then we're going to dig deep.
Yes. Okay. So our mission is to fully furnish homes for families who are emerging from homelessness.
Oh, wow.
So we partner with different homeless shelters, different agencies, the school, county, through the McKinney-Vento Act, and they refer families to us who were displaced and now are moving into permanent housing.
Gotcha. Now, do they have to own these homes?
No, they do not. No.
Okay. There are qualifiers, but maybe not too strict, though.
Correct. Yes, we do have certain requirements that the families have to meet. For example, we have an income requirement. We do require that they have a working vehicle as well.
Well, yeah. That's going to go hand in hand.
Yes.
Now, we know your background. You've wanted to do something in this world, more or less, your whole life. But jumping into a nonprofit, that's a bit of a leap.
It was.
Did someone come to career day? No, I'm kidding. What got you there?
Yeah, I'll make a long story short.
You can make a long story a long story. We got all day.
Okay. Well, it started when I kind of took a pause from the design world.
Okay.
So I still had that in me, pulling me. I need to get back into design. And so I started to pray about how God wanted me to use my gift of interior design.
Right.
I once had my own design business, and I knew I just didn't want to go back that route.
I got you.
Yeah, my praying and my fasting led to my baptism.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And
that was recent, was it not?
That was in September of 2023.
That's kind of recent.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, yep. And on that day is when I got that mission.
It just came to you.
You
were spoken to.
It was like a vision.
You actually did see it?
I did.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It was awesome.
Do you meditate?
Here and there.
Yeah, I do.
I was
too.
really big into yoga at one point too. So
yeah, you're like fit and stuff, physically fit, and you know.
I try. I think
I'm
it's
the old
genetics
fat
more
guy
than
sitting
I
across
try.
from her, feeling insignificant here. But
no.
But now you are married.
I am.
You have 2 babies.
I have 2 babies.
You have 2 babies. What are their ages?
My daughter Elliot is 5, and my son Oliver is 3.
Oh, they're still young.
Very much so.
They're still very young.
Yep.
So you have your hands full.
I do.
And a nonprofit.
Yes.
We were sharing stories off air. Recently, we just had a big storm roll through town, more or less. And it wasn't near as, shall we say, bad as they were saying. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. Yay.
Right.
And I asked you, how'd you get through it? And you said, I slept right through it. Because your amazing husband stayed vigilant all night. And I quickly commiserated with him because my amazing wife slept all night while I stayed vigilant during the storm. I think between me and him, we just scared the darn thing away.
Hopefully,
We are taking credit for it officially.
Take the credit.
We're taking it. Even when you don't deserve it, take it.
Yeah, me and the littles, we slept the entire night.
How about that? That's good. All right. Decorating and rooted interiors. You go into a home. Someone is blessed with a home that they were homeless before. You go in and do what? You just point fingers, suggest paint colors. Tell me. I'm sure it's case-by-case basis. Everything's different. But talk to me. You walk into an empty home and you do, what do you do?
The first step is to visit the home.
Okay.
So
know what you're working with.
Yep, to know what I'm working with. Yeah. I take measurements. I take pictures. I get to know the family.
You're getting serious about this.
Oh, it's a whole design process.
Oh, wow.
Very similar to the one that I had at...
Well, it is a design process.
It is, exactly.
You don't just order stuff off eBay.
Right.
Or Amazon, either one.
Yeah, we need to make sure that the things that we're going to be using in their space actually fit.
Yeah.
And that they need them, that they like them.
Functional.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. We do want to take in consideration their design preferences and their design style.
So you do work with them. You bring them into it.
Absolutely.
Maybe they're just totally against blue or something. I don't know.
Yes, we want to know that information.
We don't want to make a blue house.
Yes.
That would be my luck. No,
yeah, we want them to be as much involved in the process. We want them to feel like they're taking ownership as well.
Now, do you go through the whole house within reason?
We do the whole entire house.
Are you serious?
Everything. Bathrooms, kitchen.
All the bedrooms?
All the bedrooms, living room.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes even the little back patio or the front porch.
Well, to me, that's maybe the best, most important place. That's where the grill's at, where the smoker's at. Just saying.
Yep.
Fire pit. That's amazing.
Yeah, we do it all. We want them to really not have to think about anything when they do move in.
That makes, yeah.
We just want them to focus on themselves, their future, remaining stable.
Building that home.
Building the home.
Wow, so you're not just buying a sofa or picking one up at a yard sale.
Oh, no.
Wow.
No. Anyone could do that. We are truly like making a home.
How about that? How about that? Now, you're working with the families. Do you keep up with them after you do your work? I don't want to necessarily call it a miracle because there's work involved, but you're putting a lot into this.
We are, yes.
So you're keeping up with the families afterwards?
We do.
Like a little community?
We do. We do. We keep up with them. We'll follow up with them the day after, and that's just to get that initial feedback, make sure everything's good. And I truly want to know how their first night went.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
absolutely.
Exciting.
Now, do you do an unveil?
We do, yes.
So you don't let them in for a day or two, I don't know, whatever it takes, right?
Right,
so you don't let them in.
They are gone during our rooting day is what we call it.
Rooting day.
That's our rooting day.
I love that.
Yes, where they get to plant roots. That's the day. Yeah, so they're gone. We work within 5 hours. Every rooting day is 5 hours.
No way.
Yes.
Wow, that's it?
That's it.
You must have some amazing volunteers. I know
do.
you're amazing, but even for you, 5 hours, that would be hard.
We do. We have
Wow.
a really great community of volunteers.
That's pretty cool. I had no
Yeah.
idea. Roughly how many houses have we done? Because the nonprofit is just over a year old, right?
Right.
Call it 15 months-ish.
Ish. Yep.
How many houses have we worked on?
We have done 12.
12.
Yeah.
Almost one a month.
That is our goal, at least once.
Wow.
One a month.
That's impressive.
Or more, yes. Thank you.
That is, wow, that's very cool. Now, I heard a young lady last week. I sit through a lot of presentations, and that's what I do. I heard a young lady say something about having a home that is furnished and functional helps keep a family there or strengthen the family. I'm butchering that. Forgive me. Save me on this.
No, you are
Something
absolutely
like that.
right. Yeah,
Something like that.
There is actually a lot of science that goes into interior design. There's a lot of research that has been done, color psychology. I mean, I could give you a design 101 right now, but there is.
We're going to take a break in a second.
Okay.
We will get into that. Oh,
yes, there
we
is
will
a
so
lot.
get into that.
There's a lot of great benefits of just having a nicely designed, fully furnished home.
Because we want to keep those families there.
We do.
We don't want the process to repeat itself.
Exactly.
Awesome. I mentioned the break, Kristina. We're going to take a real quick break, get into community partner. And then, I want to hear all about that 101.
Okay.
I'm all about it. Folks, we will be right back. But one of our great community partners is Winfield Realty Group. Randy Winfield and his team consistently provide a concierge, best-in-class personal level of service to their clients. First-time home buyer, relocation, selling, or buying your current home, Winfield Realty Group is ready to assist. And hey, let's face it, Randy Winfield is one of the nicest people you will ever meet. I call him the concierge of class. You talk about pressure, the concierge of class. But folks, visit WinfieldRealtyGroup.com today, and while you're at it, visit our new website here at Business RadioX, negabrx.com, negabrx.com, to see all our great community partners. Kristina, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
You didn't run off on me.
No.
I noticed during the break you weren't measuring anything in here. We don't need decorating.
You
I
don't
guess.
need anything. You did a really great job.
Yeah, well, this was, a hodgepodge of this, that, and the other. And a lot of stuff ended up here that no one else wanted,
Okay.
honestly, to be honest with you. With the exception of the computer, everything else is pretty much what no one else wanted.
No, it looks great.
Well, it works.
It does.
And when you have the acoustics are as great as they are here at the Northeast Studio,
Well, and the natural lighting.
yeah, I mean, who's looking at anything,
Well, that's right.
We're here to be heard.
Yes.
Something. What were we talking about? We were talking about you becoming a designer from day one. And that's very cool. You mentioned, I think earlier, maybe off air, I don't even know, the power of design. You truly believe this. The power of design is like crazy important.
It is.
And I agree with you. I know nothing compared to what you know. Tell me about the power of design.
I think you know more than you think.
Well, I'm just a host.
Well,
I'm not too bright.
well, for example, in my studies, I studied a lot of feng shui.
Okay.
And feng shui, there are still lots of design principles
Sure.
in that. So, for example, how we're sitting today, your chair is in the command position.
Is it really?
It is.
in
And
front of
that is
the
a part
board,
of that is a part of feng shui and interior design
I
because
had no idea.
you are facing the front door.
Well, that's just paranoia.
Well, that is
When we sit
that's
at a
exactly
restaurant,
it.
Jacqueline knows not to sit looking at the door because I have to.
That is it. Exactly. It just
Yeah.
it allows the energy flow. There's lots. Again, feng shui is a big topic on its own, but there is there is the power of design. We believe that design does have the ability to heal, to uplift, to restore. I mean, imagine the families that we're serving once being homeless. That is a traumatic experience, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so when we're designing their space, we think about all of the small details that will allow them to be able to thrive in their space and to heal in their space.
A lot goes into it.
A lot goes into it. Yes, with color, texture.
I'm glad you
Again,
brought up color. The color of, or the psychology of color or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned it before the break. I do want to know about that in all seriousness.
Yes. Okay.
Different colors can trigger different things
Different emotions,
within the mind?
moods. Yep.
That's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Okay.
For example,
Yeah.
Warm colors like red and orange can stimulate energy and passion, but they also feel overwhelming if overused.
True.
I mean, red is a very passionate color.
So I think of anger when I think of red.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the flip hand, cool colors like blue and green evoke calmness and tranquility.
Right.
Like the ocean, the sky. Mm-hmm. And so we want to use more of those calming, peaceful colors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Light green. Yeah, I'm all
Greens, neutrals. Neutrals are something that we always use and accept in donations. So we have that foundation of colors and patterns that go into the home, and then we would accent the space with their favorite color, whether that be yellow or any other, color that they would like.
Right.
The colors speak to them. And again, that just brings out that sense of peace for them, peace and healing.
A calm place to go, a safe place to go. Safe and peace, kind of the same thing.
Absolutely.
If you can't go home and find that, technically it's not home.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow, we're getting deep here.
We are.
I hear you.
And it goes deeper into even just the comfort and the functionality of fabric. Again, furniture placement, it all ties in together. I think I shared with you earlier too, I think we were off air, this statistic of on average, individuals spend about 90% of their lives indoors.
That's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
So, as much time as we're spending home or at work, we want to make sure that our environments are affecting us in a positive way.
Sure. Absolutely.
And same for the families that we serve.
Now, what is your footprint? Jackson County, surrounding areas?
Yep, Jackson County and all surrounding areas. We serve Clark County, Barrow, Hall, Gwinnett, Banks.
I got you.
I just got asked to serve Madison. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, our goal is to expand.
Good.
Yep.
Good. So at least Northeast Georgia for now.
Definitely.
So is that what the future is hopefully going to bring? Expanding statewide and beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Is that the vision?
The vision is really big right now. I get told that I need to come back to reality a little bit, but I have very
Dream big, my dear.
I do. I have big dreams for Rooted Interiors, and the more families that we could serve is what we want to prioritize. We want to prioritize serving as many families as we can that are in need.
Oh yeah, a simple goal. You already have the one a month.
Right.
You could simply say 2.
Exactly.
I mean, that's not crazy.
No, not at all.
Start somewhere. Doing 1 a month is a lot. 2 is, it's all a lot. I think just doing 1 or 2 within a year is a lot. To me, that's an undertaking. Honestly. How are you pulling this off? Now, you may just be independently wealthy and you just pay for everything. You have an awesome gold card. People don't have gold cards anymore.
Wish.
That's how old I am. Platinum card. I don't know. American Express loves you. No, I don't know. How are you pulling this off? Because I know things cost money. Time costs money.
They do.
Sofas, unless you just get everything donated.
We do, believe it or not.
Do you really?
We do.
Wow.
99% of the items that go into a family's home have been donated.
Wow. That is impressive.
Yes. Our community has been so supportive in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. And it's coming from local sources?
It is.
It's
Individuals.
I shouldn't act surprised.
Businesses?
This is Jackson County. This is what we do.
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Do you go as far as to paint someone's home?
I would like to.
Yeah.
We haven't yet.
Okay.
We haven't yet. Hopefully soon.
That might take more than 5 hours.
Well, right.
You can't come home for a week. No, I'm kidding. That is really...
We just have to get their approval from landlord, and so there's things that go into...
Well, that's true if they don't own the home.
If they're renting it, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, Kristina, I got to hold your feet to the fire now. If some average guy like myself, who does not have a big gold card, wants to get involved, what can I do? What can anyone do? How do we get involved with this?
I think our biggest... the biggest thing that we would be grateful for people to do is to spread Rooted Interiors, to get our name out there, to talk about us. We are such a new organization, and we are trying to establish partnerships and be a little bit more known in the community.
Share the good word.
Share the good word, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm right once in a while.
Thank you. Yes, that's we would greatly appreciate that. And otherwise, we do accept volunteers for our reading days.
I imagine you need people to pick stuff up.
We do.
Physically and literally.
We do, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's stairs involved.
A guy with a truck.
A truck, loading, unloading the truck, setting up beds and building things. And
Putting stuff together.
yes.
I hear you. Now, before we get out of here, before we give people the website and everything, you've got an event coming up, don't you?
We do.
Yeah. What's that going to be?
It is our Tee Up for Hope event. It is at Top Golf.
Tee Up for Hope.
It is a brunch golfing event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is Saturday, May 17th from 10 to 1.
Is this going to be an annual event, hopefully, one day?
Maybe.
That would be cool.
It would be cool.
Well, the beauty of Top Golf, if you truly don't know how to golf, you can at least have some fun.
Absolutely. That's what I'll be doing.
Well, yeah,
Having
I'm
fun.
not a golfer either. And, it's lighthearted, or at least it should be.
It is. Well, we do have a hole-in-one challenge.
Oh, really?
So this is going to bring some competitiveness out.
Oh, boy.
You will buy a raffle ticket, and you have the opportunity to swing and win a $10,000 prize.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
it is.
That's very cool. Where do we find some information out about that?
Yep, we have information on our website. You could just click on the link under our events tab, and then we also have our event on Facebook.
And that's rootedinteriors.org. Rootedinteriors.org. Right?
Yes.
Awesome. And how do they find you on the social media?
You can find us at Rooted Interiors GA.
And that's
And that's on Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and the Insta. You're on LinkedIn too, aren't you?
We are.
Cool. I do a lot on LinkedIn.
We are. We have a YouTube channel.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And again, it's Rooted Interiors GA.
Well, Kristina, that wasn't bad at all, was it?
No.
We're just hanging out. We're talking with things on our head. No big deal. They're going to play music. I got to wrap up pretty soon. And Kristina, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
You're the best. Folks, check out what Kristina and the gang are doing. Rootedinteriors.org. Transforming lives through design. Very, very cool. Make a house a home. Help some people out. A hand up. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.